Most people don't look weak because of their skills. They look weak because they are broadcasting the wrong signals. In the first 10 seconds, a stranger's brain isn't evaluating your intelligence or your experience. It is scanning for dominance, certainty, and control. If you fail this silent test, you aren't simply ignored. You are categorized as average, replaceable, and safe to overlook. Because the human brain prioritizes quick social sorting for survival, power is often assigned in an instant, long before it can be earned through merit. Once that initial label is set, every word you say afterwards has to fight an uphill battle against a fixed perception. The real question is not whether you are capable, but whether you look like someone who should be listened to in the first place. Let's break down the rules for commanding that authority. First, you must control the frame before you speak. While most people wait for permission or try to fit into the room, high-status individuals set the frame, effectively telling others how to behave around them. This works because the human brain looks for external cues of certainty to determine who is in charge. Your value is decided the moment you enter the space. To execute this, walk in slower than everyone else. Pause before speaking and let the silence work for you. If you rush your movements or your speech, you signal to the room that you don't belong there. Second, maintain eye contact that doesn't break first. Under pressure, most people glance away or avoid eye contact entirely, which the brain interprets as a lack of confidence. In social hierarchies, the person who breaks eye contact first is subconsciously signaling submission to the other. You should hold eye contact while listening, not just while you are talking. This makes the other person feel seen while maintaining a position of evaluation. When you control your gaze and your pace, you control how the room perceives your status. This channel focuses on the mechanics of control. We examine how perception shapes outcomes before your actual effort even begins. Mastering these rules provides a system for leverage and positioning that compounds over time. Now, let's go deeper into physical presence. Third, you must eliminate all unnecessary movement. High-status individuals move with intention and minimal effort, contrasting with the nervous fidgeting or constant shifting seen in those who feel uncertain. This is because the brain associates stillness with environmental control, while excessive movement signals internal anxiety. Slow your gestures and remove nervous habits like adjusting your clothes. Stand as if you have nothing to prove to anyone in the room. The less you move, the more people notice when you finally do. Fourth, you must speak less and say more. People often over-explain to try and prove their intelligence, but the most powerful figures compress their information into short, clear statements. Brevity signals that you expect to be heard without having to lobby for attention. It makes every word carry more weight. Cut your sentences by 30% and remove filler words. End your statements cleanly without looking for a nod of validation from the listener. Relying on too many words is a primary indicator that you lack control over the conversation. Let's break this down logically. 10 seconds, first impression formed. One impression influences 70 to 80% of future perception. Perception controls opportunities, trust, and authority. Now compare. Person A takes 10 seconds seriously, creates a strong frame, gets immediate respect. Person B ignores the first 10 seconds, spends months trying to prove value. Input difference, 10 seconds. Output difference, career trajectory. This is not linear. This is perception compounding. A small, disciplined signal at the start yields an exponential outcome over time. Projecting power is a utility. It removes the friction from how the world responds to you. When you control that first impression, you reduce resistance and accelerate the process of building trust. While most people focus on brute force effort, the elite focus on the perception that makes that effort more effective. Remember the framework. Control the frame, hold eye contact, eliminate unnecessary movement, and speak with brevity. When you master these signals, you no longer have to chase attention. It comes to you. Subscribe to master the hidden rules that decide who gets power and who gets ignored.